guys, today we are making Mexican quesadillas with some imagination in them. In order to make quesadilla, you just need to use your imagination. You need to know what a quesadilla is, the base, and then just use your creativity to create the dish you want to eat for dinner. So, I just was craving for quesadilla. I know that it needs tortilla and it needs some kind of filling. So what I'm going to do, my filling today will be some leftover meat from the barbecue party that we had the other day. So I'm going to use the meat, I'm going to cut it up and fry it a little bit. Then some veggies. I'm going to use spring onion, red and green chilies, and shallots, of course. I cannot live without my shallots. So I'm going to fry the veggies, I'm going to fry the meat, and then I'm going to connect them together on the tortilla, and I'm going, of course, to use some cheese. So right now, as well, I forgot to mention, I'm going to serve it with some rice as a side dish. So the rice here is cooking already. I mean, it's on. And now it's time to cut the meat and veggies. Now you see that the veggies are already chopped in here, and sauteing a little bit with some good quality butter. I do love to use butter. It gives nice flavor to my vegetables. And then you see that the rice here is cooking already. The tip to having a nice rice is not to open the lid while it's cooking. Just lower the temperature on your stove and just let it steam for a while. Then in maybe 5-10 minutes, depending on the quantity of the rice, how much you have. I think something that you understand with experience. When you cook a lot of rice, you will know. Then we turn it off and we take the lid off as well. Now it's time to fry my meat. Now I'm going to season the meat. I'm going to use a little bit of cayenne, just a little bit. Cumin is good with meat. Some other special spices it's a Norwegian mix for meat. And again, here you can be creative. A little bit of turmeric, because it's quite healthy. Doesn't have any taste, only gives nice color. And as well, a little bit of curry. So it will be kind of Indian Mexican quesadilla. Pepper goes in, and salt, of course. So now it's frying nicely. Mix it all together. The veggies are almost ready. I just left them here, turned off the heat, and the rice is ready. What I do love to do with the rice is to add some butter when it's finished. I turn the heat off and just let it steam for a little bit with some good quality butter. Now I'm going to prepare some fresh veggies to go with the quesadilla. So today it will be tomatoes and radish. So what I did with the veggies, with tomatoes and radish, I just chopped them like that, big chunks, and put them on the side of the plate. What I want to make as well, something that goes nicely with quesadilla, is guacamole. It's pretty easy to make. What I do, I cut the avocado in half. Just like that. I use my knife to take the seed out. Then I need a plate like that, a serving plate. I need a teaspoon, and I literally scoop the avocado out of the skin. If there is some leftovers, I can just pick them up with this one, and I scoop the other one like that, and I put it on the plate. Then I need a fork, and what I literally do, I crush just like that the avocado meat in here nicely like that. I'm quite satisfied with that. Then I take the spoon that I used earlier. You can use a new one. I don't want to clean up later. The less we use, the easier it is. So then I just put it in another bowl. A little bit. I'm cooking for two, remember? So what I need to do is to spice it up a little bit. What I usually use for guacamole is a little bit of pepper and a little bit of salt. Olive oil, just a little bit, that's it. And of course in Mexico they use lime. I do have lime. I'm a little bit lazy today. Of course, just take a lime, cut it in half, squeeze it over. I'm just using some already pre-made lemon juice. Pre-made is not always that bad, but we are making our own quesadillas. I mix it all together. It would be nice to use some cilantro, coriander in it. I don't have any cilantro today, unfortunately, but this will do. We will put it onto the serving plates later. Now, you see that the meat is ready. I will put it together with the veggies. Mix it all nicely. It's nice to taste a little bit on your meat, on the spices. Tastes very good. So I'll leave it in there. On this plate, on this pan, I'm going to put one tortilla in. It will be the base of our quesadilla. Just leave all the meat leftovers and all the fat. It will give this nice taste to our quesadillas. So I will just leave it for some time there. Prepare my cheese. I will just have a thin layer of cheese inside here. I don't need a lot. Just a little bit, like that. And I will leave it for a while just to warm it up a little bit. Now it's heating up nicely in here. I will use a little bit of the filling and I will put it directly onto the tortilla. So something like that. I will make 2 tortillas and then I will cut them in 4. So some onion over. Could make a sauce as well. You don't have to. I'm going to, so you remember we are eating it with guacamole, so it will give that juiciness. And then I'll cover it with another tortilla. Just like that. and then I'd like to turn it over, but I'll wait a little bit, just maybe half a minute. My other crazy idea is just to get rid of all the leftovers in the fridge. What I'm doing here, I'm heating up some good quality butter, and here I'm not only combining the Indian flavors with Mexican, but I'm combining Asian flavors as well. So I had some egg whites leftovers. I'd like to make a kind of omelette that I will cut in thin stripes later when it's done, and I will put it over my quesadilla, something that will go together with the quesadillas today. So I'm going to fry it in butter, leave it there for some time. Now it's time to turn the quesadilla carefully, because the filling is inside and it's not sealed properly either. So you need to be quite quick and determined, like that. We just lost a little bit of our soldiers here, but anyway, like that. Leave it to fry. Maybe just a little bit of butter over, just to make it even better in taste. The omelette is frying nicely as well. Very soon I'll turn it. I'll start plating, I think. So, my rice. Put it onto the serving plate. Just like that. So, I cut the omelette in strips like that, and I cut my quesadilla in 4. Now what I decided to do is to have 1/4 of my quesadilla, a little bit of the omelette over, and then another 1/4 of quesadilla, and a little bit of guacamole on it. So this is what you get after 20 minutes of work. Perfect quesadilla, and you have a healthy, tasty, flavorful dinner today as well. Remember, it's easy to make. You can make it at home, and one recipe at a time, we are bringing back the homemade